Hello everyone, welcome to Vaishai's YouTube channel. So we are in the part 2 of averages. We are solving the previous year questions of averages which are asked in the prelims paper 2, that is CSAT. So we have done some questions in the previous video. If you have not seen them, go to the playlist of CSAT in the Vaishai's YouTube channel. Watch that video and come back to this video, okay? We have already done some problems over there. So now let's start today's video. So the first question is saying the family has two children along with the parents. The average of the weights of the children and the mother is 50 kgs, and the average of the weights of the children and the father is the 52 kgs. The weight of the father is 60, then the weight of the mother is. So they're asking the weight of the mother's age. So let's take the children's weight as C1 and C2 and mother's weight as M. So M plus C1 plus C2 is nothing but 50 into 3, that is 150. The sum has become 150. Coming to father, father plus C1 plus C2 has become 52 into 3, that is 156. Okay. If we subtract these two equations, this both will get cancelled and it will become 6. Mother minus father is equal to 6. So the father's age is given as 60 over here. So if we substitute father's age, M minus 60, here it is, I have wrote it wrong, 150 minus 56, that is minus 6, okay. So if we substitute the value, here it is minus 6. So mother is equal to 60 minus 6, that is 54. Mother's age is 54. Okay, father's age is 60 and mother's age is 54. So when you get this kind of equations, you can just check 60 minus 48, 60 minus 50, 60 minus 52, 60 minus 54. The difference is 6. Option is D. You can do the option verification also. It will be a very easy task. Without using pen, by just seeing the options, you can tick the option. It will save your time relatively. The next question. The average age of a teacher and 3 students is 20 years. If all the students are of equal age and the difference between the age of the teacher and the student is 20 years, the age of the teacher is. So let's write the data now. Let's take the age of the teacher as T and the age of the students as S. Okay. The average age of teacher and 3 students, that is T plus 3S, is equal to they have given 20. So there are 4 members, 20 into 4, that is 80. Okay. If all the students are equal and the difference between the age of the teacher and the age of the student is 20. They have given T minus S as 20, the age of the teacher. So let's solve the question. Let's solve these equations. We'll subtract this both. T will get cancelled. 3S plus S, that is 4S. 80 minus 20, 60. So student age will become 4 1s are 4 5s are 15. If we substitute in this equation, T minus 15 is equal to 20. So teacher's age becomes 20 plus 15, that is 35 years. 35 years is the age of the teacher. So now let's solve the questions which has been asked in the 2020 paper. Again, this type of questions, when the statements are given in the options, people will directly skip the questions because they are scared by seeing these kind of questions, because some people will not have the conceptual clarity. See, if you read the question properly, you can easily solve this type of questions. Let's read the question now. In a class, there are 3 groups, A, B and C. In one particular class, they are saying there are 3 groups. They are A, B and C. Okay. If one student from group A and 2 students from group B are shifted to the group C, then what happens to the average weight of the students of the class? See, for example, your family is divided into 3 groups. One group consists of, there are 3 members in a family. There are 3 groups. So one group consists of 1 member. So in one group you are a member. In one group your father is a member. In one group your mother is a member. So you have 1 chocolate. Your father has 1 chocolate and your mother has 1 chocolate. So if you have given that chocolate, or if you have gone to your father's group and if your mother shifted to your group also, the number of the members in the family will remain same and the average number of chocolates that you have in a family will also remain the same. Because within a family you are shifting from one group to another group, but you are not adding some other members from outside the family, or you are not subtracting the member of your family to outside. Okay, so the members remain same, the average also remain same, because you are not shifting the members from your family to other family, but you are shifting the members from the groups which are present within the family. So the value always remains the same. The average value will always remain the same in this case also, because there are the groups which are made within the class and the average is also asked for the whole class. So even though you are shifting from one group to another group also, it doesn't make any change. So now let's solve the other question. The average score of a batsman after his 50th innings are 46.4. So let's write the data. So, the sum of 50 innings will become 46.4 into 50. Okay. After 60th innings, his average score increases by 60. Increases by 2.6. So, 46.4 plus 2.6 is his next average. That is 49 into how many members? 60 members. Okay, this is the second one. What was his average score in the last 10 innings? So if you want last 10 innings, you have to subtract 60 innings minus 50 innings, right? So when you subtract this both the equations, you will get the 10 innings score. That is 2940 minus 2320. The difference becomes 620. So this is the sum of that last 10 innings, sum of the score of the last 10 innings, but they are asking the average score, so we have to divide this by 10 in order to get the average. So answer will be 62. So option C is correct for this question. So let's do another question now. This is asked in the year 2020. Again, this is in the data format. Let's solve this question. So they are saying, considering the following data, we have to follow, or we have to find the value of x over here. They are asking you have to find the value of x. So let's solve the question carefully. Let's see the data first. So average marks in English for girls and boys are given. Average marks in Hindi for girls and boys are given. Overall average marks of English is given as 8.8 and marks in Hindi, average marks in Hindi overall is given as x. So we have to find the value of x. So let's take number of girls as G, number of boys as B. So when you are taking number of girls as G and number of boys as B, so the sum of the marks of all the girls in English will become 9G. And sum of the marks of all the boys in English will become 8G. And the sum here becomes 8.8 into B plus G, that is the total class. Okay. So here 9G plus 8G becomes 8.8B plus 8.8G. You have to solve this equation. So 9G minus, this is B, 9G minus 8.8G, it becomes 0.2G. 8.8G minus 8B, it becomes 0.8B. So G by B becomes 4. Okay, we have got the equation G by B, or G is equal to 4B. Remember this. So equation that we have got is G is equal to 4B. So let's solve the same in the same way with this. 8G plus 7B is equal to x into B plus G. Let's substitute the value of G in these equations. So when you substitute the value of G, 8 into 4B plus 7B is equal to x into b plus g, that is b plus 4b, that is 5b. If you cancel b from both the sides, 8 4 is 32 plus 7 is equal to 5x. 32 plus 7, 39 is equal to 5x. So the value of x becomes 39 by 5, that is 5 sevens, 5 eights, that is 7.8. So the value of x is nothing but 7.8. So we are done with the averages of past 5 years, that is from 2016 to 2020. So that is it for today's video. We'll be coming up with the another topic in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.